Imagine waking up in a world where nothing makes sense. Your passport is invalid, your country doesn't exist, and absolutely no one believes your story. What if I told you this actually happened to a man who appeared in an airport and then disappeared without a trace? This isn't fiction. This is the true and unexplained mystery of the man from Taured. It was a hot summer day in 1954 at Tokyo's bustling Haneda airport. Flights landed, passengers arrived, and customs officials carried on with their usual routine. But then, a well-dressed European man stepped off a plane arriving from Europe. He confidently approached customs. In fluent Japanese and French, he handed over his passport. Now, this passport looked completely real. It had multiple stamps from his previous travels, including several to Tokyo. But there was just one glaring problem. The country of origin listed on it, Taured, did not exist. It wasn't on any map, not in any official record. The officials were completely baffled. Was this some kind of elaborate forgery, a strange prank? When they questioned him, the man became agitated, though he remained respectful. He insisted he had visited Japan multiple times for business. He pointed out that his passport had real stamps from real countries like France, Spain, and even Japan itself. To prove his identity, he showed them his bank statements, his driver's license, and company documents. All of them pointed back to this mysterious country of Taured. Frustrated, he pointed to a map, insisting, "Taured is here." But where his finger landed was the tiny principality of Andorra, nestled between France and Spain. "No," he said firmly, "Andorra? I've never heard of it. My country, Taured, has existed for over 1,000 years." The more they interrogated him, the more confused and desperate he became, and the more perplexed the officials grew. Unsure of what to do and unwilling to let him go, the authorities decided to detain him. They placed the man in a nearby hotel room, with 2 immigration officers standing guard outside the door all night. They confiscated all of his documents, his passport, his license, his business papers. He had no way to leave, no phone, no means of communicating with the outside world. The plan was to resume questioning in the morning and hopefully get to the bottom of this bizarre situation. But when the guards entered his room the next day, he was gone. He had vanished into thin air. There was no trace of him. The windows were sealed shut from the inside, and the door had never been opened. Even more strangely, all his belongings were gone too. The passport, the ID, even his briefcase, they had all disappeared along with him. So, what happened to the man from Taured? Was he a time traveler who accidentally crossed into the wrong era? A visitor from a parallel universe who slipped through a crack in reality? Or just a master trickster who pulled off the ultimate disappearing act? Let's explore the theories. Theory number 1. The parallel universe. Some people believe he slipped from an alternate reality, one where the country of Taured is real and has a rich history into our world by mistake. And then, somehow he managed to slip back into his own dimension, leaving behind a story that defies all logic. Theory number 2, a government cover-up. Others speculate that he might have been a spy and the whole Taured story was just an ingenious smokescreen. Perhaps the Japanese government, or another intelligence agency, knew far more than they ever admitted and quietly made him disappear to protect a secret. And theory number 3, a clever hoax. Could this all have been a brilliantly crafted prank? A story invented to fool airport officials that spiraled into a legend that has inspired decades of theories and speculation? Or was it something else entirely? Something we were never meant to understand? The story of the man from Taured remains one of the most chilling and fascinating unsolved mysteries in modern history. No one knows his real name. No one knows where he really came from, or where he went. And to this day, no one has seen him again. But maybe, just maybe, he's out there, living in a world that looks just like ours, but is not quite the same. If you enjoyed this mysterious tale, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more hidden stories. And tell us in the comments below, do you think the man from Taured was real, or is this all just a legend? This is Hidden Stories, where the unexplained lives.